Good morning, children, and welcome to all of you in online classes. Dear students, today I am going to teach you the second chapter of Snake Shorts book, and the name of chapter is The Address. This particular chapter, The Address, has been written by one of the renowned Dutch writer, or her name is Marga Minko. This great writer Marga Minko was born on 31st March 1920 at Ginekena in Netherlands. This great writer Marga Minko worked as a journalist, story writer, and has written many stories or got many awards also for her excellent contribution in the field of literature. Actually, dear students, the particular chapter, The Address, the story of this chapter is a very touching story. You can say that it is a story of war, as it narrates two situations: one before the liberation of war, and other post-war period. It revolves around a young girl who is the narrator of the story. And dear students, the mother of narrator is Mrs. Yes. Actually, Holland was fighting for independence, or the narrator has also joined forces. It was a long drawn, deadly war. Our success seemed a far cry. People doubted if any of the soldiers would return alive. In this situation, dear students, narrator had only her mother, Mrs. Yes, at her home. The situation was not normal. Or narrator's mother, Mrs. Yes, was very much worried about her belongings, about the safety of her belongings. This character. Or at that time, dear, she had many costly items, silver spoons, silver cutlery, and many antiques, many beautiful items. Or she wanted to, Mrs. Yes wanted to keep it safe, because she was knowing during war anything can be happened. Anything, her house can be demolished, destructed during that war, during the war of independence. So she decided, Mrs. Yes decided to keep her all belongings at a safe place. For that, dear students, her old acquaintance, you may say friend, Mrs. Dorling, who was living at house number 46 Marconi Street, Mrs. Yes decided to give all her belongings to her to keep them safely, to keep them safe. Or Mrs. Dorling assured her. This is the situation before war or while War of Independence was going on. This lady, mother of narrator, was very much worried about her belongings. Or she decided to give all the costly items, all the antiques, all the cutleries, all the beautiful items. For that they were proud. So she wanted to give to her old acquaintance Mrs. Dorling, who was living at a safe place. Or Mrs. Dorling was ready to take her belongings and to keep them safe, to keep them safely. Dear students, or here slowly she started taking all the beautiful things from Mrs. Yes' house, means narrator's mother's house, to her house, house number 46 at Marconi Street. Or narrator observed this thing twice. 2 times she caught that this lady was taking belongings, taking many items, beautiful items, antiques, old things, beautiful things from her mother to her house, to her home. Marconi Street, house number 46. Or second time she observed, this narrator observed that this lady Mrs. Dorling, who was old acquaintance and friend, she was taking the things in a big suitcase. Or after that she asked her mother, narrator asked her mother Mrs. Yes about this lady. Or narrator with her mother was living in a small house. Understood? And she asked her mother about this lady Mrs. Dorling. Her mother told that when the situation will be normal, she may go to Marconi Street, house number 46, at residence of Mrs. Marconi, or she can take her things back. She can take all the belongings back, all the things back. Or when the war was over, when this War of Independence in Holland was over, so this up to this is the story during war or before in the war, or when at that time there was the situation was not good, but when situation became normal after war, so this narrator decided to go. But one thing I want to tell you, unfortunately her mother was no more, Mrs. Yes. But she told this specific address, house number 46, Marconi Street, to the narrator about her old friend and old acquaintance. Her mother told when she was alive that things are safe in the hand of Mrs. Dorling, or she has kept all the belongings, all the things safely at her home, or narrator may visit any time at her residence and she can bring the things back. But when the situation became normal, dear students, this particular girl decided to go on that address which was told by her mother when she was alive. Address was house number 46 Marconi Street. Or one day she boarded into the train, or finally she reached to that venue, that place, that address which was told by mother, house number 46 Marconi Street. After reaching to that address, house number 46 Marconi Street, she knocked the door. The door was opened by the owner of the flat, Mrs. Dorling, but the lady refused to accept the narrator in her house. This lady, Mrs. Dorling, who was old acquaintance and friend of narrator's mother, or she was recognizing the narrator, but see, the intention of this lady was changed. Now she has not good intention. Now she did not want to accept the writer. Now she did not want to recognize the writer. Now she was not in mood to give the things back. She did not want to return the things. For that, she opened the gate, but she did not open the gate widely. Understood? Or when the writer asked about this address, house number 46 Marconi Street, and she asked whether she was Mrs. Dorling, so this lady refused. Narrator was completely surprised how the man can change his intention with the passage of time. How the man can change, how a person can change his or her behavior with the passage of time. Or this lady has absolutely changed herself. Understood? Or she refused to recognize. She refused to accept that girl. She refused to return. Even the narrator wanted to go inside, but she was standing at the door, or she simply said that she didn't know such lady, Mrs. Dorling, or she, after this negative behavior, the narrator was completely shocked. Or she firstly thought that she has reached any wrong address. But when she read the nameplate, it was house number 46 Marconi Street. Not only this much, dear students, that Mrs. Dorling was wearing her mother's green knitted cardigan also. So that was also one more reason to clear her confusion. कि Mrs. Dorling had worn the green knitted cardigan of narrator's mother, or after seeing that cardigan, she was sure that the house was of Mrs. Dorling and the lady who was standing at the door was Mrs. Dorling only. There was no ground of suspense and doubt. But as the owner was not accepting, so finally she returned, narrator returned, this girl. But as the things were important for her, as they were the things of her mother, or for those things their family was very proud. So finally, once again, the narrator decided to go on that address. She could not control her feelings because she was emotionally attached with her mother, or she was emotionally attached with her belongings also. So for that, the narrator once again decided to go at the residence of Mrs. Dorling. Or when second time she visited and she reached there, fortunately on that day Mrs. Dorling was not there. She was attended by the daughter of Mrs. Dorling. Mrs. Dorling was not at her residence at that time when narrator reached. She got chance. She told the daughter of Mrs. Dorling that she is old acquaintance, or she wants to talk to Mrs. Dorling, or she has an urgent piece of work. So after saying this, the girl gave entry to that narrator in the house of Mrs. Dorling, in absence of Mrs. Dorling. She got opportunity to go inside. First time could not get, because this lady was strict or refusing at all, not accepting her, not telling the things honestly. But the second time when the narrator reached there, she got opportunity to go inside the flat, inside the room. Or when she went inside, she found all the things there. But she found that the silver spoons and other items, dear students, here is given ki other items which were there, they were not in good condition. A writer after that decided not to take the things back, though they were very close to her mother, though they were proud of those things. But seeing the condition of things kept by Mrs. Dorling in her house, she left that idea of taking the things back. Or one more reason, there was not enough space to keep all the things. So finally, dear students, this narrator, after seeing and after getting entry second time in the flat of Mrs. Dorling at house number 46 Marconi Street, she succeeded in observing the condition. She found that things were there. She found that the address which was told by her mother was the right address. She was sure that the address was right. Or there was a proof the things were inside the house flat of Mrs. Dorling. But the condition was not good of the things which were brought by Mrs. Dorling from the house of Mrs. Yes. So finally, dear students, she left the flat of house of Mrs. Dorling quietly. Even the daughter of Mrs. Dorling was insisting her, but she left. or she said that she will talk later. So this is the story of this lesson, dear students. How the person changes his behavior with the passage of time. Understood? How Mrs. Darling changed herself after the death of Mrs. Yes. Who was the real owner, or who has given many beautiful and costly items to her to keep them safely? How in after her death, her idea, her nature, her attitude was changed. How she refused the narrator to recognize. Understood? So in next video I will teach you line by line. You will write the summary of this chapter in detail. Thank you, dear students.